Okay, hello everybody. It's October 17th, 2014, and here we're looking at Winecap Stopharia in my garden that I planted last June. Basically took spawn that I bought from a company and actually planted it in straw and hardwood chips. And now that it's fall, they're popping up, and I ate one yesterday, and they're a choice mushroom. I looked it up in my book that I have, and there's 3 ways you're supposed to test for a mushroom, especially if it's wild or if it grows in your garden, because there's a lot of other mushrooms that look like these. And there's one category called LBM, little brown mushrooms. You never really want to take a chance with those unless you're totally sure, and check it 3 ways. By the look of it, you have to have a picture of exactly what it is and a description, and do a spore print, which basically you take the cap once it's full grown and you put it under a glass on a piece of paper, and you look for the color of the spore print, and the book will tell you what the color is supposed to be, and you can also look at a microscope and look at the shape of the spore print. And then where is it growing? What kind of tree is it growing on? What kind of, is it on the ground or what? But anyway, these wine caps are, it's listed as a choice mushroom. So we can see right here, we got some kind of bug eating it, so looks like we're going to have to pick these pretty soon. We got another little spot over there. It could have been a bird that landed over here or something. But those are the bigger ones. And if I turn the camera over here, we can see all these new ones that are coming up. Like right in here. It kind of just pushed its way through the wood chips and wheat straw. Then we got 3 lined up over here, and something took a big chunk out of that one. Looks like a bird. But since they're a choice mushroom, everything else likes them too, like birds and bugs. And as far as the bugs go, they're like little beetles and actually slugs, which are kind of gross, big slimy things. They love mushrooms, and somehow they find them. So that's pretty exciting that I've got the Winecap Stopharia coming up, and I've actually got it all over my garden. And this is the spot behind my tomatoes, which don't have a lot of leaves on them right now. So what I did is basically have a fence right here, and I put a blanket over it to block these from the sun so they grow nicer, because the sun will dry them out and cause them to split. But and also, these mushrooms will get like the size of a portobello. And from going to the website that I bought these from, they said that they like to pick them small when they're crunchy. So this is actually a good size right here, even though it hasn't come out of the wood chips completely. We can clean it off and see it's got a pure white stalk on it, and the top of it is port wine colored. This one has little white specks over it, and they all look a little different, because if we go back to these over here, you can see they're a different color because they've been in the sun more, kind of a lighter color, but they've got the white stalk, and you can actually eat the stalk on these if you pick them small enough. I don't know what they're like when they get bigger, but they're super tender, and I cooked them up with some onions and peppers, and they were tasty. So, go ahead and order some wine caps and put them in your garden, because they're great. What they also do is create compost for your garden. They eat up this wheat straw and wood chips really fast, and provide lots of fresh compost for next year's garden. Plus, they'll come up in the spring and the fall every year, actually all throughout the summer, for the next 3 to 4 years, as long as you keep feeding them more straw and wood chips. So, have a great day. It was great talking with you.